We were formed in 1946 and played our rugby just for kicks. Unus et idiom was on our crest. To be just that, we did our best. When we went up the valleys to play, you are not internationals, they would say. You're that rugby team from Tiger Bay.
It's a club with multi-nationalities. It was just one happy family when you went out there, and we all felt the same.
We're such an inclusive club that anyone is welcome. It doesn't matter what background or diversity you are or whatever. I think that adds to the enjoyment of playing for the club.
I can honestly say we sat in a changing room and it wasn't about colour, it was about playing for the club that we loved. Playing for the club which was in our community. And that's all we wanted to do.
At the time when the Kayaks was at their peak, we had some great players played for us. So many from this area.
Record holders of the Welsh Brewers Cup for the Cardiff team. Record holders for the most number of wins for the Mallet Cup. And there's no other team in Cardiff that comes anywhere near us.
For years and years, they were the best club in Wales. You know, in the district clubs, they won everything that was going. But I just felt that there was a prejudice against this area and this club for years.
Saturday was rugby day. There was no going to town on a Saturday and enjoying yourself. It wasn't about that. You had to go to rugby. To be part of a big club like this was great.
Oh, the women have been fantastic. There's been too many to mention. They've always been there supporting us, looking after the boys, doing the cooking. They've been fantastic.
62 years ago, my husband started playing rugby for the Kayaks. For 25 years, I was doing the food. I loved the atmosphere. It was absolutely electric.
It wasn't just the men's game. It was just one big happy family.
They might have been battering one another on the field, but when it comes to sitting down and eating, they were all quite funny, especially when they'd had a couple of pints then after they'd had something to eat.
I got involved with the club when I met my husband up there. And there he was, on the dance floor. Looked forward to it every week going up there. It was amazing. And I just loved it.
The Welsh Rugby Union were the custodians of the game and still are. You know, to get Welsh Rugby Union status was like the golden key in terms of your funding. That status was everything.
I felt with all the cups we'd won, we'd been to over 40 finals. We produced Welsh internationals, we produced Great British internationals. I knew of clubs in Cardiff and District who hadn't won a sausage and got WRU status. So I felt confident that we would get it.
It was our second application for Welsh Rugby Union status when I went. I got a feeling that it was a waste of time being there. Very negative from the Cardiff and District officials, and very, very negative from the people of the Welsh Rugby Union Committee. And I came out of there pretty dismayed. I knew straight away that they weren't going to give us the Welsh Rugby Union status that we were after.
When we got refused, I was angry and I was upset, and I wrote to them a 4-page letter of appeal, which they responded to by giving me an unofficial meeting.
It was quite an emotional moment for a lot of people who would put in a lot of hard work for the club. Very painful, because we deserve better. The club deserved better on its playing record alone.
Knowing the history of the club and everything that's going on in the club, it means more than anything else to me, besides my children and my family. That is the next best thing is the Kayaks at the moment. and we want to bring that time back. I'm just hoping it's not too late. I'll keep fighting for it.
I know that there isn't enough diversity in rugby at the moment. WRU now seem to be more keen to engage with children and diversity. Diversity is exciting, not scary, and Butetown is a wonderful community.
It's a great community to be in, and there's always somebody there for you.
What do kayaks mean to me? Friendship, togetherness, lots of laughter. Yeah, just good times.
Whenever I had a difficult time, the kayaks would always be there to pick me up. I suppose it's been a massive part of my life.
When we lost my dad, a couple of weeks later, they were on the Arms Park, the kayaks, and they played the cup in his name and talked about him before the game. So I think, and have that done in his memory, was really special.
Loved every moment of it. I wouldn't want it to change at all.
I've never had unhappy times here. That's why I'm still here.
And we're very proud of our roots.
It was an amazing experience, and I don't think anybody will ever have an experience like that again. Not that togetherness and everybody mixing. That's what I loved. Didn't matter what colour you were, what nationality, how tall you were, how small you were. Everybody was together.
What I loved about it, and that's why I'm so passionate about it, Una said idem means just that, one and the same. It doesn't matter, blue collar, white collar, Muslim, Christian. Once you put that on, you're all the same.
When your playing days are gone and you no longer put that jersey on, I hope, just like me, you will have the pleasure of memories that you can treasure, of the games you've played and the friends you've made, not just the old familiar faces. Who were there when you first tied your laces, but the players who came from other places? Partly because of demonstrations like we went on. Apartheid now is dead and gone. So when you play your next game, just be proud of the kayak name and never forget from where it came. I may be no longer there, but that does not mean that I don't care.